Today we got some new info for Black Ops Cold War's Season 3 Reloaded update. It is in fact releasing next week. We got a trailer today, some reveal info about what we're going to be seeing for this update, the new event, a bunch of stuff to go through here in today's video. I also want to respond to a bunch of you guys' comments talking about remade maps for multiplayer zombies that you guys want to see in the future, weapons you guys want to see added to the game, and a bunch of stuff like that. Big thank you to you guys yet again. We are now less than 300 subs away from 76k, so unreal growth. Appreciate you guys so much. If you're new to the channel and would like to subscribe, I really would appreciate that. And let me know down below if you're new so I can give you a little shout out, give you a little heart in the comment. If we can go for 1,000 likes on the video, I'd appreciate that as well. Let's get started here first. Here is the first trailer we're seeing for Season 3 Reloaded. We can now confirm that this theme is going to be an 80s action movie style theme. We got Rambo seen in the trailer. At the end of the trailer, he has this flaming crossbow arrow thing, so super cool there. And at the very end of the trailer, it says become war, the action begins May 20th. So confirming what we've been talking about, the Season 3 Reloaded release date of May 19th. I'm a day off, although the middle of Season 3 is actually 27.5 days, and that actually brings you to the middle of Wednesday, May 19th, Thursday, May 20th. So if this Reloaded update is releasing late Wednesday night, early Thursday morning, like it usually does, they are releasing this at the exact middle point of this season, which again makes perfect sense. And this is a little over a week from today, so really soon we're getting some stuff here, and I'm glad they're giving us some marketing, some teasers. I expect a gameplay trailer for Season 3 Reloaded later on this week, probably Thursday, so be on the lookout for that. But as for what we're actually getting here, we know we're getting some type of mid-season event. It was on the first roadmap for Season 3, and it seems like it's going to be about these 80s movie star characters, these actors. We have John McClane as well from Die Hard being teased a couple days ago. Now Rambo in this trailer. Will we see any other characters or actors from these 80s movies in this event next week? Let me know down below any ideas you guys may have, but it may just be Rambo and John McClane. I'm also interested in seeing how they're going to integrate these characters with the actual game itself. The last time we saw this was with the Haunting of Verdansk back in October, where we had characters Saw, Leatherface, those scary movies brought into the game. You would do different challenges in the game, different events, but it wasn't really too crazy. It was cool because you had zombies in Warzone, so that was definitely really interesting. But what exactly are they going to do for Warzone and Cold War now to make it different from a Haunting of Verdansk? This is obviously not going to be a zombies event. Will there be crazy action sequences in Warzone? Will there be really insane weapons to use in this game that are only specific to Rambo and John McClane? Or will it just be those operators, some challenges, and that's pretty much it? So I don't know exactly what we're getting here, but it should be a pretty cool event, and hopefully they do make it a really fun themed thing. I know a lot of people were saying, well, this is like Fortnite now. They're adding all of these outside third-party events into the game. Well, think about it. They added Michael Myers back on a Call of Duty Ghost map, Fog, and that map was super fun. One of the best parts about COD Ghost was that they were willing to do this crazy stuff, and it just was fun in the game. And it doesn't matter if it fits with the storyline or if it's 100% realistic. It's just fun to play as Michael Myers. So if they do anything like that in this game, it would be so fun, and I bet you a majority of the community would be down with seeing something like that in the game in the future. Maybe with this next event, maybe with future events, the next Halloween update. I think everyone's down with that. So let me know down below any other crazy events you would want to see added to Cold War and Warzone. And by the way, this thumbnail is partly from a concept image. I'll leave a link down below to the original creator. It's actually really funny because this was made over 6 months ago, and who would have thought Rambo would actually be added to this game? So really funny there, some foreshadowing, I guess. And in this update now, they go through some stuff we're seeing this week as we prepare for the mid-season update. In my video last night, I made a huge video going through a bunch of weapons and maps and content, zombies we should be seeing for Season 3 Reloaded. A bunch of info there. I'll leave a link to it down below at the top of the description. In this video, let's go through a bunch of stuff they're talking about here. First of all, from that trailer, someone actually said the map looks like BO1 Jungle, and it kind of does. I saw a bunch of tweets replying to Call of Duty's Twitter where they tweeted the trailer about people saying this looks like BO1 Jungle. And in my video yesterday, we talked about BO1 Jungle being a map that is set to be remade in Black Ops Cold War. so maybe this is the next remake coming to the game. No confirmation on that, but it is a map that was leaked, and it is a map we should be seeing in the future, so maybe it is a slight calling to that. Could just be Cartel, could be Apocalypse. I mean, those maps are very similar as well, so you never know there, but just want you to point that out. More info from Treyarch here. They say as we rapidly approach Season 3's mid-season, we see a wild new mode arrive for the first time in Black Ops Cold War, while other fan-favorite modes and playlists continue. Plus, 4 new bundles worth checking out hit the stores. We first have 12v12 Mosh Pit coming to Cold War. 12v12 combat comes to 6v6 maps for the first time in Cold War in the new 12v12 Mosh Pit. Play intense 24-player respawn modes on 6v6 maps starting on May 13th. If you thought Nuketown 84 was your go-to for camo challenges already, just wait until you try with twice as many players. Also starting on Thursday, players can jump right into the newest gunfight tournament with their dual partner and compete against the best in the bracket for exclusive new rewards. Now's the time to get in plenty of practice with your teammate in gunfight blueprints before the tournament begins on the 13th. And finally, the Party Games playlist collection continues this week with Prop Hunt, Gun Game, and Sticks and Stones. Get ready to dive in and party down. And in the store, we have some stuff here. The Tracer Pack Antonov Operator Bundle. It includes a legendary Meltdown Operator skin. We have 2 legendary blueprint weapons with nuclear tracer fire and dismemberment effects, the Toxic Containment Tactical Rifle, and the Nuclear Response SMG. The pack also includes the Radiation Detector wrist accessory, Toxic Spill Charm, the Chemical Burn animated emblem, the Toxic Throne animated calling card, and the Radiator vehicle skin. Next bundle, Tracer Pack Tropical. We have some stuff here. Weapon Blueprints, Extended Vacation Sniper Rifle, legendary there, really cool. Subtropic SMG, Tropic Elite Pistol. Also included in the bundle is the Caught Staring finishing move, the Champ's Champagne Battle Charm, the Tropic Tumble calling card, and Pineapple Elite sticker. Next bundle here is the Drifter, a Western themed bundle of 4 items with the Epic Tanner Tactical Rifle blueprint as its centerpiece. We have a new reticle, Stone's High Plains Operator skin, and Dead Still, an epic calling card. And finally, we have the Music Legend Mastercraft bundle, an 8-item pack featuring Wolf's legendary Rockstar Operator skin, and the heavy metal themed Ultra Shredder Assault Rifle Mastercraft. There's also the legendary Amped Up Pistol blueprint, as well as the Super Disco Charm, the Center Stage Dirt Bike vehicle skin, the Battle Shredder emblem, the Soul Searcher watch, and the Cultural Export calling card. So really cool stuff there. And another update here for Warzone. They're adding the Resurgence quads playlist back into the game. A lot of people were asking for this. A lot of people do not like the Resurgence duos on Rebirth, so that's really cool to see. It's live in the game right now. Now let's go through a bunch of your guys' comments here, and you guys talk about a bunch of different remakes you want to see added into Cold War, multiplayer maps, zombie maps, other weapons you guys might want to see from past Treyarch games. So let's go through some of those ideas. First comment here, I feel like the Die Rise remake would and will take place in New York, and I didn't realize a lot of people actually do agree with me. It does kind of make sense considering if it's a remaster, it would kind of have to be in the same location, but it most likely will be a remake, so the remake could really be in a different location, and we have seen New York highlighted in past Zombies intel. Also in Firebase Z, New York is pinpointed for some reason. There's a zoomed in picture of the 5 boroughs of New York City in Zombies. Something's going to be happening in New York, so whether or not it's a map or it's just something in the storyline, Die Rise could be a part of that, and a Die Rise remake in the buildings and skyscrapers of New York City would be pretty cool in my opinion, so maybe we will get that very soon. Something else here as well. Now, I don't know if this is a popular opinion or not. I feel like a lot of you guys might disagree with this, but this guy says, I'm just here desperately waiting for reworked BO3 maps. I don't know if he's referring to zombies or just multiplayer or maybe both, but for multiplayer, some of the maps would be kind of cool to see remade, and it's already been 5+ years since that game's been out. Zombies as well. To see Dreisendrach remade in Cold War, you can't even lie. That would be so cool. Of course, I want Treyarch to work on new original content for Cold War Zombies. I'd rather see a new idea, a new location for a map. But if they did have to bring a remake back, low-key, I would rather not see a World at War map again. I would rather see a map that, you know, was really fun to play on, And even though it was one of the most recent maps and the World at War maps are older, we've seen Nocturne Toten, we've seen Rushino Darius so many times before. So maybe to see Resurgence remade or a portion of Resurgence added to one of the future maps, that would be so cool in my opinion. Let me know down below. Would you want to see some BO3 remakes, or is it just a bit too early? Now for some other multiplayer map stuff, Hijack's by far the best map, probably one of my favorite COD maps ever. I think for sure Hijack should be coming very soon in Cold War. Some other BO2 map remakes, Meltdown, Takeoff, Slums, Turbine, Plaza, these should be remastered. I completely agree. These BO2 maps were so fun to play on, and again, I don't want this game to just be every remade map in history, every BO2 map just ported into Cold War. But low-key, if they do bring back a bunch of these BO2 maps, make it maps that we really haven't seen remade before. Meltdown, Turbine, Plaza, those really haven't been remade besides for COD Mobile, so to see those in Cold War would be, in my opinion, really, really cool. This guy says, who remembers Drive-In from BO1? I really want to see that map return. Also, Convoy, that could work as well. A lot of the BO1 DLC maps in particular were really sick and unique, and they had just such cool locations. So again, pulling from those maps, which aren't normally talked about and aren't really wide known to people, those maps wouldn't just be remakes, but they would be like new maps to people, because people have never played those maps. So to most of the audience, that is a new map, even though we saw it in a BO1 DLC. Most people have never played those maps, so that would be really cool as well. And finally here, a weapon we want to see, the HK from BO1. The HK, super fun to use in zombies, but also really fun in BO1 multiplayer. So to see an HK in this game, or a version of the HK, would also be really sick as well. Leave your comments down below. Any maps, content, weapons, equipment you want to see from past games. Obviously, again, we don't only want to see remade and reused content in Cold War, but if they have to pick from a couple, because we know they're going to do it, we know they're going to remake stuff, they're going to bring back a couple old weapons. So since we know they're going to do it, let's just try to voice our opinion and say what we want to get in this game and what we want to return. And let's make sure the weapons that do return are the fan favorites, or the ones that were underrated in the past. So leave those ideas, those comments down below. Thank you guys for watching the video. Hope you guys did enjoy. Leave a comment down below reloaded if you watched the entire video. It is greatly appreciated. Shout out to the YouTube channel members as always. And I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream. Peace out, guys.